Okay, hey, this is Matt from Space Design. I'm going to show you how to optimize a picture so that Google can read it. So, real quickly, the reason why you want to optimize pictures is because Google can't read a picture. It can read text, but it's unable to actually read a picture. So I'm going to show you how and why you should optimize it so that it can actually read it. So if you search for landscape design or whatever and click images, see all these images that popped up? These were optimized on people's websites, and Google has picked it up. So when people search for images, these are actually found. If you didn't put what's known as a title into the actual picture or the media, then Google would never know what it is, and it would just see a blank picture. So I'm going to show you an example of what we're going to do. I'm going to show you two examples, one being how you should optimize it with size, and we'll do that first. So when we look at an example is our website. So if we look at, we right-click on it, and then we go to inspect. And when we inspect it, as you can see, the picture, is 360 by 240 down here on the left, right? Now let's go to another website real quick, and I'm going to just click on one of these, and this is just a random one that I just saw, and we're going to inspect this. So when we inspect this one, what we see is we have natural over here, 1377 by 1137, and we have the actual space for the website is 728 by 601. So what we really want to do is make it 728 by 601 so it doesn't have to resize. If you just throw in the natural, what happens is your website is going to slow down because Google, or the hosting company has to keep resizing every single picture. And when you're doing a large blog post with a lot of pictures, for example like this one, the last thing you want to do is make the hosting company keep reloading the pictures, because it's just going to it's going to slow it down. People are going to bounce off your page, and your SEO gets worse. So, what are we going to do? So remember, when we looked at this page, our natural size was 360 by 240. So the first thing, see how there's no natural? When it just says the regular size down here on the lower left, that means it's already sized properly. So 360 by 240 is our picture. So we're going to go ahead, and the picture that we want to utilize, we're writing a blog post for the top 10 landscape designs. So we're going to put the picture right here. So the first thing we're going to do is grab a picture of what we want. So I'm going to grab it like that, and then I'm going to make it, open it back up, and I'm going to look at it real quick. We're going to have to cut it somehow, but let's just look at what happens when we do 360. So the height is too small. So 600, still, we have a little bit to play with. Not too much. Let's go 900, okay? And we're going to quickly save that, and then we're going to open it back up so it's enlarged. Okay? And then we're going to resize it one more time to be 360 by 240. 360 by 240. Yeah. There's actually not going to be much left. Maybe this picture is not going to turn out. So let me grab another one real quick and try to get it a little bit more the size that we want. Let's make it like this. And it's more relative. Let's see what happens when we resize that one. 360. That's perfect. So I'm only going to have to cut a little bit off. Alright, so now I got that again. I'm going to go resize. I got my 360 already. I just need 240. 240. Sorry. Alright, we're going to cut it. I'm going to cut it right there above the word so it looks good. Okay, perfect. Alright, so now we've got the right size. We have the 360 by the 240. The next thing we want to do, so we're going to go back to your, in this case we're using WordPress, and we need to add the picture right here. So actually, I'm going to add this, actually I've already done that. So we need to go to WordPress. I got it right here. And we're going to go to the picture. I'm going to go to edit it. And one of the things that I did not talk about was our keyword. And that's what we need to optimize it for. So in this case, this page is being optimized for this keyword, landscape design software. So we want to optimize that picture for landscape design software. So when people search for landscape design software, the picture that comes up is our picture. And that will give us more backlinks. So we're going to simply go back to the picture, let this load, drag it over here. And the two things that you're going to want are the title, which is landscape design software. And then I'm going to put something with alt text. So the title is going to be landscape design software, and then the alt text is essentially like a sentence, and it explains it. So I'm going to put the best of 2017. So now I've optimized the size, 360 by 240, and I've optimized the title, which should always have your keyword in it. And then the alt text should be a sentence, but it also has the keyword right here, landscape design software. Then you hit set image, and you're going to go ahead and update. And then when you go back to the post, over here, of course you don't have to check this every time because you know that you just did it. I'm just going to show you. Hold on 1 second while it updates. Alright. And there you go. And if we were to inspect it, this is where the HTML code is. You can see right here, the alt text is the best landscape design software of 2017, and the picture is optimized 360 by 240. Now Google is, when it crawls this page, it's going to pick up on, number one, the size is perfect, so it doesn't need to be resized, and then number two, it knows that this picture has to do with landscape design software, so when people search for it, we're going to be the ones popping up in here, which is going to inevitably drive more traffic to this page. Let me know if you have any questions.